What is going on, YouTube? So today I've got a pretty exciting video. I've been meaning to talk about it, or wanting to talk about it, for quite some time, but I've kept it kind of hush hush just because there was a lot of moving parts. I hinted at it in the last video, so if you guys haven't watched that, go ahead and do so. But behind me is a venue that we just closed on a couple days ago on the 31st. Had to get it in before the end of the year for tax purposes, but it's something completely different than what I'm used to, what I'm familiar with, and honestly I'm a little nervous, but fortunately this is something that's right in Catherine's wheelhouse and pretty special. It's pretty neat for me to be able to bring her into something, my world, that I know very well, that I know she's gonna kill it at, and it would potentially be phenomenal for our family. So very excited. Obviously there's a lot of work to do. It's a beautiful building now, green. The mint is not really our color. We will be painting this. It is going to get a brand new roof due to some hail damage. It looks good, but whatever. The insurance says that it needs it. So this will be full tear off here in the next week or so, and we'll have a new roof. I'm going to have them do new gutters at the same time. We're right on a busy main street here, just off the four-way corner. They do a lot of parades right on the street. They do a lot of events, local events. They shut down the couple of the roads which are great. We're able to serve alcohol. We're going to talk about that shortly because we have to go pick up our new liquor permits, which is pretty awesome. Very hard to get, but we were able to get them, and so we'll be able to sell booze and sell all kinds of drinks during all of those events, which is going to be great for business. So with that being said, I'm going to kind of give you guys a little cinematic B-roll of the building and everything that it currently has, and then we're going to talk about some of the stuff that we are going to do. In the meantime, I'm going to bring you inside, kind of show you around a little bit. What's going on around here?
Hey, can you give me a test for my video?
Sure. Oh, you're doing a little...
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
Don't touch it. Oh, God.
That's what it was.
Oh yeah. All right, so I guess we're gonna do a little video on video action here. Hey, beep.
Hey.
All right, let's do a tour.
You say?
Thanks, Bubba. You get it?
Subscribe.
I love it. All right, guys, so huge news. We just got our Class B beer and liquor license, which is awesome. I mean, again, very, very difficult to get. So there's limited amount of them. That's, I guess, why it's so difficult to get. And not always do they allow whoever's applying to get it. We had to apply, we had to do background, we had to do, Catherine had to get a license, bartending license, and all of those things. But now that we have it, as long as we don't screw up, we should have it indefinitely. So let's go back to the venue and get some repairs and all the little changes that we're working on. Get those done. Congratulations. Are you excited?
Very excited.
Cool. All right, what's going on, YouTube? So just a couple days later, it was just overwhelming with the boys and the excitement and everything else going on. So right now I'm actually at my dad's place. I'm gonna hook up the trailer here. My brother's puppy, Eddie. Hi, Eddie. So we're gonna get the trailer hooked up. I'm gonna go pick up a new two-door cooler, underbar cooler, because the current setup I don't like at all. Plus it'd be nice to be able to see, and when the customers come up to the register, or the bar, if you will, they'll be able to see what options we have. So that way it'll make it easier, and for inventory purposes, we'll see when we're running low versus the current setup where you can't really see. And plus we've got a new ice machine that we bought for a different project that we're gonna move over here too. So a lot of stuff going on. Pretty excited. I screwed up. We're hooking up the wrong trailer. Let's go get a new cooler. What?
right there. I think you're only going to need one.
Alright. I don't know if we need this, but
Ain't gonna hurt.
three flat. Good?
You want this up a little bit further?
Yeah. Right. I locked through the wheels.
Okay.
Up a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. It's pretty sad when 24 degrees feels warm.
All right, so back to work. So, good news is our first delivery of beer has just showed up. Now, it's nothing too crazy, but we just have to get through this weekend, figure out what's gonna sell. We have Spotted Cow, for those of you that don't live in the Wisconsin area, don't know what that is. It's delicious beer, but that's gotta come from a different supplier. And then, of course, different liquors have to come from a different supplier. So, we've got quite a few deliveries today, but for now, everything's holding temp, which is great. Cooler's looks fantastic. I love it. I'm happy that we went with it. So now I'm gonna unstock this, get this ready. I have to do some work on the POS system since I added a bunch of different products to our library. Yeah, see, I added a bunch last night. Truly, White Claw, things like that. So I gotta go ahead and do that. We gotta clean this bar. We gotta get everything set up. We gotta go to the bank. We need to get this downstairs. This, we gotta figure out where we're gonna put it, see if we're gonna use it. There's just so much to do. Oh, hey, babe. First delivery. First delivery. But before I do all that, I gotta go measure this shed because I decided to put it on Facebook Marketplace. And I didn't put the dimensions, so now everybody's asking, even though you know as well as I do, they're not gonna pay to have it delivered. So, all for nothing. But let's go get that done. You can see it's a nice shed. Like, it's in really good shape. It's got a big deck. I mean, it's unique. It's solid. Like the inside, it looks great. I mean, it's nice. You could take these curtains down. You have a great greenhouse. The floor is LVP or some type of laminate. But I mean, everything's super sturdy. Cool she shed. I mean, you could make it into, we even talked about maybe doing, like bringing gas and power out here and turning it into like a small little grill with a bar and just for outdoor events. But with this being gone, it opens up from there to there. Now that these two trees are gone, we could move that into the middle here. I'm gonna regrade all this. That big hump right there, send all the water back to the, don't know why they did that. So I'm gonna bring the skid steer in here and clean all this out, regrade this, probably have to put sod down. But again, oh Jesus, it's crunchy. We can come all the way over to here. And now we have a big seating area for an outdoor wedding. So, as much as I hate to lose this, because I do think we could put time and money into this and turn it into something really cool, for bang for buck, I don't think it's worth it. So, with that being said, again, please don't judge my purple tape measure, but it was on sale. So it's 10 feet by what do you think? 13? 10 feet by 13 and a half. 10 by 13 and a half with, hey. So 10 by 13, you'd obviously take the deck off. And then the deck is another 13 by 13. Okay, now that we got that measurement, we can update everybody. But like I said, this thing is in good shape. I mean, come out, if you had a nice big, you know, a telehandler would probably move it, but it's gonna be a pain, and I'm not really sure. But again, we're coming all the way back to here. Get an auger, do some arborvitaes all the way down here, rip this out, do arborvitaes all the way around, and you have a really private, even there I would like to do arborvitaes. Just make it really peaceful for weddings. All right, back to work. Let's get our handy dandy dolly. Jesus, it's heavy. Good night. Either I haven't been working out or it's just getting heavier. I might have will overdone it on the salt, but you know, I don't want to risk it. Look at this place, starting to look like something. Finally, we've got this all cleaned up for the most part. Oh, I forgot big bags of ice. I gotta go back. Go back to the store. I gotta get big bags of ice, lemons, limes, but let me just look at it. Sign looks great. Tip jar, hopefully that baby's full. Welcome guests. Got our little Wi-Fi, don't look at that. To the beers that we were going to add here, but there are some that we are missing, so we do need to go run to the store and grab some of those. The hard part here, guys, is a lot of this stuff, like these Tito's or this Captain, majority of them here, you have to buy in cases, such as like this box. You're buying 12 or 10, depending on what the case is, 1 liter bottles. And for instance, our cost on a case of Captain Morgan's $240. So now you start adding 240, 240, 240, 240, you get the idea, it's gonna be really expensive. So for the most part, this is plenty to get us going. Baby shower and a bridal shower, I'm not sure how much is gonna be drank. Now we are in Wisconsin, so more than most states, I will say that. Now, on to the next task here. That front door was sticking, and yesterday my partner came and he had a file in his car, and now still grabs just a tiny bit, but I mean, like that's more the sound than anything else. There's very little resistance. So awesome, but they had a deadbolt in here that didn't even have a deadbolt. It literally did not have the deadbolt mechanism. And this was extremely sloppy and it just looks like crap. So fortunately from another property that I worked on, I've got a new set. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this really quick. What a pain in the butt. How am I supposed to turn this? All right, guys, well, my other camera died and I didn't realize it while I was doing this, but as you can see, other than we got to repaint the door, paint this, looks so much better. It's uniform, everything works great, it slides great. And best of all, it actually has a deadline, so you gotta pull it tight, which is great, because now it seals up. There's just a little bit up top, which I'm gonna get a new weather seal for up top here, but there used to be a huge gap. Not anymore. We can lock, unlock, undeadbolt. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, another job complete. Next on our list, I believe, is gonna be cleaning, but I gotta wait for Catherine to get here. So right now, I'm gonna go run and get some ice, fill the ice, and I gotta get lemons and limes. And that should be it for now. What do you guys think? So far, so good? I'm excited. Yeah, we gotta clean all this. Never ending.